Sit down.
Grandma's got them curls.
Did not say that. Stop taking your hand.
It's recording?
Watch this. Come on, let's go. Check
Y'all made me
one.
laugh. I'm sorry.
Say mic check, mic check.
Come on. Yeah.
Y'all stop making me laugh.
You gotta speak up too so my camera can pick up your voice.
Excited.
Appreciate it.
I'm not ready yet, y'all.
Oh, girl.
Come on, get it going. Get it going. Do you realize the kids are quiet?
Yes.
Alright. The topic that I chose to talk about today is basically virtual universities versus on-campus universities. In my opinion, I believe that traditional universities are a way better learning system. And the reasons why is because in virtual classrooms, social interactions are absent. For example, I was enrolled in a virtual university, which was University of Phoenix. I did not understand the assignment that was given, so I sent my professor an email explaining what I did not understand about the assignment. The response time was 2 days later, and then by that time the assignment was due. Although the professor later explained the questions that I had, I was also told that my assignment was considered late and that points would be taken off for each late day. Therefore, this could happen to any student who's taking an online class. Social interactions with teachers is not the only communication issues that are involved. Student-to-student interactions are also important. Most students prefer going to on-campus universities because they want to meet people. Although the on-campus university has ways of helping students meet each other, such as sororities, fraternities, study halls, etc. Students can also meet other people in their classrooms while participating in class discussions. In a virtual university, you are simply just typing answers to a discussion board, and it's just not the same. Students who thrive to be excellent desire motivation from their teachers and might not receive this in a virtual classroom setting. As said in the article, The Trouble with Online Education, the internet teacher, even one who responds to students via email, can never have the immediacy of contact that the teacher on the scene can, with sensitivity to unspoken needs and enthusiasm. This is true because there are some students that take a longer time to process information and want reassurance that they are doing the assignment correctly. And when students want to know if they're doing the assignment correctly, they want to know on the spot before proceeding. With virtual universities, the professor will not be able to respond to the students as they're doing the assignments. So that student's going to have to stop the assignment and finish when the professor gives them a response, and by then the motivation for completing the assignment will not be where it was before. As a result, the student may fail the class. There is evidence that explains how students' motivation from their peers influence their academic performance, in which I read in this article called Social Goals and Social Relationships as Motivators of School Adjustment. I believe this to be true because there are many ways students can motivate other students. For example, a student is having a hard time in class on an assignment. Ask a student who understands the assignment for help. The students help by giving an example, therefore motivating the other student. Teachers motivate their students by providing opportunities for the students to speak in class, by asking questions to get a discussion going, whether the student gives a right or wrong answer. A virtual college participation is limited, which is why a regular college setting is preferable. In virtual universities, students are more likely to get away with cheating on exams. It's stated in the article, cheating, public administration, education, and online courses, and essay and calls to public arms. There's evidence that cheating has become widespread, and it appears that the technologies make it easier to cheat. This is true because when students are taking an online exam, there's nobody there to proctor them. Therefore, a student will be able to Google answers or even have someone take the exam for them, which will have a result of the student not actually learning the material and getting a degree with little effort. Imagine in the future where there are no more traditional universities. A doctor recently received a medical degree in a virtual university. When placing that doctor in a hospital for internship, the employer realized that the doctor has no basic knowledge of the terminology. And a doctor who has little knowledge of the basic terminology is not someone any employer would want in their hospital, because the amount of training they would need to train the employee further. Virtual universities are for people who want to better themselves but do not have the time to apply themselves. To be a successful degree holder, lectures are necessary, helping you learn more efficiently and understand what you have to go through in your first place. Now think of a doctor who has a medical degree and went to a traditional university. Do you think you would question that doctor's abilities? Probably not, because it is a proven fact that the doctor has been lectured, sat through the long hours of hard work, and successfully completed them. Plus, they would have gone through training such as internships, externships with passing colors. Online education was created to get more money and encourage people to attend college, but the result would be people signing up for online education and completing the required courses, but not actually learning the material. Virtual education serves a purpose because it is self-paced. The location is wherever you want it to be and is flexible with the student's time. However, virtual universities are lacking social interactions. It is a less motivating way of learning, and it's easier to cheat on exams. Yay!
Very important.
She done? Congratulations. Now let's see how it sounds with all the background. Well, let's see how it sounds with all the background.